Good evening, everybody, and welcome back in to the Williams Road to Glory. Let me know. Hopefully I've got working audio and all that good stuff. We got Toast, we got Habs, we got Bradson. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Tuesday night after the highs that were the the co-op career mode yesterday. I'm quite happy to be getting back in. You know, feeling in the groove at the moment, having some fun as we get towards the end of 2023 in what might be, I'm not definitely saying it, but what might be our final stream of the year. Of course, I might try and get one in next week, but we'll wait and see as to how we get on. But yeah, I hope everyone has had a good day. We've got 52 laps ahead of us here from Silverstone tonight, so I'm a little bit nervous for this one, but we'll wait and see as to how we get on here. Of course, I'll roll the intro in just a moment as well. Obviously, we'll give people a little bit of time to get in. Do I need to take any penalties? No, we're looking pretty good at the moment. Shouldn't need any grid penalties this weekend. But yeah, hope everyone's had a good day. Ready for another stream. Has anyone been up to anything exciting? Have we been loving life, chat? Have we been keeping out of trouble? All that good stuff. I certainly hope so. Silverstone though tonight should be quite a quick stream. Rally modes video. Please continue using the camera angle. It looks good. Yeah, I quite like the new camera. I need to roll it out properly for the F1 content. If I that, so see this is the current angle that we're using. But if I go like... Oh, I pressed the wrong button there. That's not good. If I go like this, I hope... Oh, I turned that camera off, didn't I? I broke it. Chat, I broke it. If I go like this... And then I go like this. There you go. You can see the new camera angle that is hopefully going to become the new normal. In 2024. Well, welcome on in, everybody. I could just keep swapping it around. I can now see it like 4 times on the screen. I could just keep swapping between them tonight, but I got no intention of doing that because I know properly. It does crop alright. It's a little bit small on the crop. Like the top of my head's been cut off on Streamlabs, but it works alright in all my other software. So that's something that's going to be getting implemented ready for the new year. Yeah, I am probably going to try and make it a bit of a wider focus. Fire starter. I've gone to the wrong camera now. already getting a little bit thrown off. Ready for the evening. Yeah, close-up angle of Matt is definitely an O face. A Matt212 O face. Ladies and gentlemen, do we roll the YouTube intro? Do we try and get on with it? I'm sure it has been, Bradson. I'm sure it has been. Let's roll the YouTube intro before we get too deep into the stream. I just have to check that I am, in fact, recording on everything that I need to be. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to round 11 of the F1 23 Williams Road to Glory. Yes, we return this weekend to my home Grand Prix and the team's home Grand Prix. Yes, we're back here in Silverstone. Of course, if you missed out on this video that went live last week from Austria, I would highly recommend going back and checking it out. We're having a very, very good run this season. P8 currently in the Drivers' Championship. The team currently sat in P5, locked into battle with Aston Martin, and that's because we're actually making very, very good gains on the performance chart there. Currently in P6, but not far behind McLaren, Mercedes, or Aston Martin. Only a couple of upgrades back. So fingers crossed we can continue on the good momentum. I'm hoping, really hoping, we can score some points on our home GP weekend. Bish bash bosh. There we go, chat. Done and dusted. New parts on the car as well. We love to hear it. When are the new upgrades meant to be rolling in? We've got 3 upgrades in the works at the moment. 2 major, 1 minor as well. For driving the Williams in career mode or the Alpine in co-op. Honestly, I think I prefer the Williams. The Alpine's just a really weird car to drive. Like, it's very, very strange in the way it handles. I'm just going to check as well. If I try and click some buttons, I'm hoping this keyboard works tonight. We'll wait and see whether it is or not, but I'm hoping it is. YouTube as well is really odd because it keeps throwing something up in the way, which is very annoying. And I don't know as now whether Stream Elements is working as it should be, because it seemed to have. Oh, there we go. Stream Elements is back. Fantastic. Right, we might have just about got ourselves into a position where I fixed everything. Toast. I'm slightly alarmed, but not surprised. Right, let's get into it. British Grand Prix weekend. Can't believe, yeah, almost halfway through this first season. Season 2 is definitely going to be shorter, because I don't know if it's going to take 2 or 3 seasons, this game. So, Season 2 is going to be a bit shorter, and obviously we'll kind of wait and see as to how we're getting on. I'll turn that off as well, before I forget. Oh, it's full dry. It's full dry. 4 people in my college know you, and I'm disappointed. Do they know me well? You should talk to them about esports and sim racing. Like, if that's something people would like, I would do that. Right, performance-wise, then we're still pretty safe above our big rivals. But yeah, looks like Haas are doing pretty. Alpine have fallen off in this game. Like, it's hilarious how Alpine now constantly seem to fall off in every series I'm not driving one of their cars. I don't quite know why, but I think we're all here for the Alpine downfall, aren't we? British Grand Prix, though. Need to try and put on a good showing for the home crowd here at Silverstone. Of course, we've got practice first, and then obviously we'll dive into qualifying. I have got a setup as well. That is fantastic news. Ready for this GP.
Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
Yeah, we'll go like that for the setup. Like that. I always like to just make a few little tweaks to the Williams car. Just because it certainly cannot be driven the same way as the McLaren that a lot of my setups are based on. Alpine seem to have many celebrity investors IRL. Well, come on in. Timo, hope you're having a good one, mate. I'm very well, thank you. I hope you are as well. So we haven't got to do almost 100 laps of Austria tonight, so I'm quite happy with that. I feel like I could talk somewhat about sim racing, just not as much as, say, someone else. I feel like I still have a pretty good idea of what goes on in and around the scene, but... No, let's not forget, chat. Way back when, I was actually an F1 esports driver. It's my claim to fame. And a dirt esports driver as well. Yeah, good to hear, Timo. Oh, come on, try and get it nailed. Try and get it nailed. Tidy, tidy, tidy. It's where I used to live, Toast. Caleb, I'm doing well, thanks, mate. Hopefully you are as well. Well, this is reassuring then early on. Looks like we've got the pace over the Delta as well. One of the units content creations. You could talk about that. Yeah. I certainly know a little bit about content creation. And did you think you'd made a breakthrough, Toast? Is that the problem? Right, anyway, first lap done then in Race Sim Run. Do you want to compete in esport? I don't want to compete in F1 esports, no. No chance. Like, the work those guys have to do, I do not envy. Like, I have a lot of respect for a lot of them, but it's, in my mind, for me personally, would never be worth it. Jarno's got the best balance, although Jarno doesn't... Well, Jarno streams, he doesn't actually make the content. But it's not worth it for most of them, and the amount of hours you got to put into the game. Like, I'd much rather make videos spending that time rather than just doing the same tracks over and over. Oh, and my TV's going to turn off again. This happened last night. Ugh. I think I've done it. I've messed up. I think that... I can't remember what corner that is. Well, I messed it up horrendously. We're still going to get the score, though. That's alright. I hope. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's try it. We need some R&D this weekend, chat. It's got to be the big goal. Like, if we can just keep trying to pick up max R&D as many weekends as possible between now and the end of the year, try and really build up a competitive car for Season 2, maybe then we can fight for a title. Because this season we are absolutely not in the fight. Like, unless we had the biggest miracle run and basically won every race in the second half. What's your favourite driver in history? I mean, it's probably Lewis. Jensen's right up there as well. And who can forget the GOAT that is Jolyon Palmer? This lap's actually been pretty nice. Making our... Oh! Easy does it. Easy does it. My personal favourite is Yuji Ide. No one can forget the absolute GOAT that was Yuji Ide. Yuji Ide is not as good as Taki Inui, though. That's all I'm going to say, chat. Taki Inui... He is the true Formula 1 GOAT. Bonnie, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good one. Welcome back to the stream. I've only just seen Gary did actually raid us last night at the end of our stream. Will Lewis get number 8 before he retires? I'm not holding my breath. Put it that way, Caleb. I think if he gets the opportunity again, yeah, absolutely. He's still a good enough driver to win of another World Championship. Two-player career mode broken for anyone else. Keeps crashing after every race for me. I have not experienced any issues with it. But apart from the one that broke the first season for Gary and I. When is Fernando going to retire? I reckon end of 24. Maybe the end of 25. It might be him and Lewis go out at the same time. Although I feel like Lewis wants to do one season without Fernando there. Again. I'm doing well, thanks, Treppery. Hopefully you are as well. Oh yeah, I've experienced plenty of skill-based issues with co-op. Absolutely bang on. Yeah, I think Mercedes... Well, it worries me now that Mercedes have been doing all this big talk about how they've been developing next year's car since July. I'd rather they came out and said, yeah, we started developing it last week. Just because you're like, don't give anyone a false sense of hope. But you never know, maybe with James Allison back at the helm. Maybe, but I don't want to hold my breath still. Luckily we can lift and save as we make our way down into the final sector. DJ, welcome on in, mate. You're around a good one. Thoughts on Sauber's 2024 name? Dog poo. I wouldn't even mind Steak or Sauber Steak F1 Racing, but it's awful. Like, Audi have got to be looking at this going, what on earth are we buying?
Job well done. We got some excellent
I am
data with that one,
23,
so come
Timo.
back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Some people think I'm older, some people think I'm younger, but I am 23 years of age. I am an old man. I'm a very, very old man.
Okay, don't worry about tyres, just give it.
Isn't it Lewis who said he didn't want teams to develop cars too early for next year? Well, he probably would have said that, yeah, if Mercedes had started developing theirs really early, but I am in the process of claiming my pension, yes. Right, well, we got purple scores so far. Let's try and get one more then to finish off free practice rather successfully. Doesn't happen many times this series, to be fair, that we get 3 purple scores. But Silverstone is quite an easy track against the programs, so. Yeah, Lewis, I don't think will ever go to Red Bull. I don't think either him or Max want that. YouTube title, let's do it. Have I not changed the title on YouTube? Have I been a moron? I'll finish this lap and then I'll go, hopefully either fix it or check it. Easy. Hey! Born to play, thank you for the raid, mate. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, welcome. Hamilton won't go to Ferrari. He will spend his entire career using Mercedes power. Oh, I've messed that up. There you go, lap's over. We'll even head back into the pit lane as well. As soon as I start talking about how I might be able to get 3 purple scores, yeah, Hamilton will retire from Mercedes. He won't go anywhere else. Let's have a look then. Did I mess up the YouTube stream name? I did. Oopsie daisy. Well, we'll go in and fix that. Because professional streamer, don't forget this chat. Edit stream info. Let's go bish bash bosh, copy. And if I go YouTube. How do I edit it, actually? Can I edit it? Content, live. How do I edit stream info? I said, can I? How do I change you? Oh, here we go. Right. Okay. Apparently I can... Oh. Can I? Can I? Additional settings... Why can't I change anything? Oh no, what have I done? Oh, chat, what have I done? Why is it also not showing up with messages properly? Wesley, welcome on in. I don't know why for some reason that my YouTube chat isn't right. We're going to fix that quickly, chat. Let's go like this. Enjoy my content. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good one, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right. Oh. No, that was perfect. Go live. Am I going to accidentally dox myself or something, am I? Streaming software. Edit title and description. Let's go. Oh, where's Twitch gone? Welcome to what is a pretty typical Matt212 stream of breaking things. Here we go. Stream manager. Oh, I need a keyboard for this. Actually, I might be able to do all of this on a mouse, which I'd be rather impressed with. No, definitely not. Oh, no. Can I go like that? Where's me back key gone? There. And we will go... Bish bash bosh. I hope it's fixed. How do I, as well, get a proper chat working? We want... Pop out chat. We'll close all of you down. We'll close you down as well. And we'll go like that. Wonderful. Right, we might now be actually in a position to stream. Yeah, Lewis, I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, is like Lewis or you know, what the weird thing now is, of course, is because of the budget cap, theoretically now, top teams can afford to breach contracts quite easily. Timo, thank you for the follow, mate. Top teams now, of course, can basically go, well, we would spend £500 million this year. We can only spend 135. Lewis's contract clause is for 150 million. What's stopping us? Like, they can just buy out contracts. So I don't think it's an issue of Lewis has still got a contract in place. Like, unless Mercedes set it up to like £1 million. Sorry, £1 billion even. Max Verstappen, thank you for the follow. So it's a little bit weird, but Lewis will stay with Mercedes. George will then be Mercedes #1, and maybe Lando will go in. Lando will probably go to Red Bull. Verstappen will stay at Red Bull, and Leclerc will stay at Ferrari. It's just how it's going to work. Were you going to go to his house? I'm sorry to throw you off the scent, Toast. I'm afraid. BZ, welcome on in, mate. Hope you're having a good one. If we're not troubleshooting stream issues at some point, it isn't a 2-and-2 stream. Exactly. I never just have a stream that works. Like, it's gonna break at some point. I think Lando will go to Red Bull at some point. I think it might be once Checo gets dropped. It might be once Checo gets dropped, Ricciardo gets dropped again. But I think we will see Lando at Red Bull before his F1 career comes to an end. Alongside Verstappen. Maybe he's kind of like the future after Verstappen decides to call it quits. Because Verstappen's still adamant he's going to retire quite young and just do what else he wants. Right, qualifying day then, here from Silverstone. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate it, mate. Do you reckon I can make it through on a set of mediums, chat? No one's really done a lap yet. We're gonna try and see if we can get through on a set of mediums. Oh, predictions! Let me pause this quickly. Because I can do that, because we're not in co-op. Predictions! Twitch chat! Get your predictions in, people! Where am I gonna qualify tonight? We've done pretty well in the last couple of these. Oh, where will Matt fit? Where did I... Oh, I got a podium yesterday, didn't I? So, congratulations. I forgot to pay out for predictions yesterday. So, get your votes in, ladies and gentlemen. Start predictions. Where will Matt qualify? You got 2 minutes. Get your votes in. So, it's time to go all in, boys. Say goodbye to your points, because I'm never very consistent on this game. It could be P1, it could be P41. Don't know how I'd manage that, as apparently I've come out in the middle of traffic. Verstappen and Norris sailing past me. I believe both may be on laps. But yeah, we're going to try and get this done in one run on medium tyres in Q1. I'm not going to hold my breath. But even if it's just a banker lap and then we've got fresh tyres ready for the second one, that's going to be really important. All in. Everyone's got to go all in. All points will constantly be won and lost. 3/10 up onto Freeze in Sector 1. That's not bad. I mean, Lando and Verstappen are really tripping over each other here. Oh, that was not good. It's William, I tell you what, it's not bad through the corners. Albon was Q3 here IRL, wasn't he? Hey, Mitch, don't worry, mate. Welcome on in. Can I coach you at F1? I would be a useless coach. But I would try for you, Bradson. Thank you very much for the bit, Mitch. I appreciate it. As we make our way through the final corner. See what time this is going to be then. Where's this going to put us in Q1? P10. Quicker than Oscar Piastri. But slower than Zhou Guanyu. Not ideal. BZ with a 7-stream streak. 450 noggins going to BZ there. Congratulations. Right. Will I need to go for another run then, chat? We're less than a second away from pole. Albon's having a stinker. Way down the order. But there's a lot of cars very close behind me on Delta. So I'm going to go out again. I'm not going to risk it. Habs, most people for some reason like to save their points. What's the special prize for winning a 1v1? That will be revealed when someone wins the 1v1. No point revealing the prize. When someone initiates the 1v1, all will be revealed. Right, here we go then. Last ditch attempt in Q1. We're going to see a lot of other drivers finishing off their laps. Clearly Mercedes the only team comfortable that they're going to see Q2. But yeah, we've got good pace here. So I'm hoping we can put on a show for the home crowd. Oh, that was almost the lap gone immediately. Say, there's definitely times improving though. Look at that. We might end up in the drop zone. So we really do need to get on with this lap. Down to P14. Oh, come on, a little bit of understeer. I don't know. I don't think Albon's made it through though, looking at it. I think we're safely through. There's an AlphaTauri on a lap, but I can't see them making the cut. I think we're safely through, but I think Albon is out in Q1 here, which is really disappointing. So I always forget the Tom when he's completely flat still. Tense up though. And half a second up on Lando Norris, okay. Guessing we lose a load in this final sector against the AI. Yeah, we're gaining a bit more time. Let's make our way into the final couple of turns. Hopefully it's just a good benchmark ready for Q2. Maybe we've got the pace for a top 10 here. 4 tenths up, and I believe that's P8 at the end of Q1. No, P6 in the end, so happy with that. Did stream die? Did we disappear? There we go. P6 in the end in Q1. Albon, though, P10. So he did actually make it safely through there. Any major surprises? Gasly out in Q1, alongside both Hasses and both AlphaTauris there. Oscar Piastri barely squeezing by. Did stream die, did it? I didn't have anything show up on my end for that. Very odd. Oh, here we go, yeah. Stream had to reconnect, apparently. Stream disconnected. Oh, so it didn't even die as such. It just, like, lost itself. It's a bit odd. Hopefully that won't become a recurring issue. Fair enough. I hopefully won't worry about it if you guys won't. Also, update. Because people were asking about it last night. I have gone in and changed Twitch ads. I believe now they're set on like half a minute an hour or something like that. So they will still show up occasionally because, you know, your boy's got to get paid. But yeah, they are pretty much now as low as that. For some reason, they'd set themselves up to like 2 minutes. And I was like, no, thank you. This isn't commercial TV. You don't need 2 minutes of ads every hour. So they are still on, but you should only get 1 or 2 every once in a while. Even better, BZ. If you don't get ads, just subscribe. Exactly. Start your OnlyFans to get paid. 200 subs is what we've said. And the OnlyFans will be yours. Right, well, looks like as we enter Q2, though, we got completely clear running. Would like to get this one done ideally in one run. We're going to need a mid-26, I think, if we want to. Albon, again, right on the cusp of making Q3, just like he did in Canada. And that's a much better line through turn 3. Oh, come on. Feels so difficult to try and get this car out of the low-speed stuff still. That was certainly not what I was implying, Smurf. I think we're on, like, 34? I think the highest we ever got to was, like, 130, I believe. Like, when I was streaming, like, 4 nights a week quite regularly, we did quite well. And I do want to get back into streaming more next year. If you could upgrade one aspect of your rig, what would it be? Honestly, at the moment, I don't really have anything that I want to upgrade. I'm quite happy with where everything is. Like, I've kind of got everything I want from it. You know, yeah, I'd like to have a more powerful motor, but I certainly don't need one. 4/10 up on Piastri, though, so we get towards the end of Q2. Sorry, the end of Sector 2. Left it in 6th gear that time round. Yeah, maybe the driver, that would be what I'd update on the rig. But through the final chicane we go once again then. Hopefully this is going to be one run and done. That's going to be 26-2 there between Russell and Alonso. Boy, oh boy, we are cooking here at Silverstone.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
How many subs for dedicated 212 Solitaire channel? So Smurf, there's a fun story behind that. The dedicated 212 Solitaire channel does exist, but it's got no videos on it because what I'm trying to do is build up a bit of an archive ready to go with it. I don't just want to post up like 1 video a month. Maybe I'd start doing daily Solitaire, who knows. There we go, that should be us into Q3 though. We got half second over Sir Lance. Let's just take a look. Should be through, I hope. People improved. Oh, good. We made it through. There we go. Into Q3 we go. Verstappen fastest, but Hamilton, Russell, myself, and Lando Norris all making it into Q3. So 4 Brits into the final qualifying session. Zhou Guanyu has knocked out Lance Stroll and Oscar Piastri there. Alfa Romeo are absolutely cooking in the last couple of races. We love to see it. 2-2 rambles. That would be a fun one. In the words of Jeremy Clarkson. More power. Exactly. I certainly want to do more Solitaire. See, the weird problem we've got, chat, at the moment is we've kind of got like a lot of different things. Like we've got obviously we've got Matt212. We've got Matt212 Sim Racing. We've got Matt212 Plays, which I don't really do anything on at the moment because I don't play F1 Manager. We've got Matt212 Rally content, and obviously we've got clips. We've also got obviously TikTok, Instagram, I got 2 TikToks, Facebook, and Instagram. So there's quite a lot of stuff going on at the moment. Of course, kind of like the longer term goal is basically be in a position where at some point, ideally within the next couple of years, Matt212 can afford to pay for some staff. So I can basically, you know, obviously record the content still for Matt212, but not have to worry about it too much. And then we can go in and try and get, you know, editors and designers for, you know, that channel and then some of the various other channels and kind of build up from there. But of course, that takes a lot of work and a lot of dedication. And Brad, I do, you know, when we do talk about this, I do mean it seriously. I would love to be in a position where we can try and, you know, even if it's just a bit each month, but pay moderators and things like that. But of course, you know, that then requires a lot of work behind the scenes. It then requires a lot of sort of coordination as well. And to be honest, it was something I was hoping I could do towards the end of F1 2023. But of course, the real life season was dead. So it just killed all the hype, you know, everything nosedived. So it kind of like, in terms of like, as a business still, for me, it's fine. But it kind of just meant, you know, all these big plans of, you know, continuing expanding kind of got immediately, you know, just, it wasn't that I was like, oh, this has ruined everything. But it was like, I'm just going to have to push back these plans a little bit longer. But of course, you know, if we get, it will require a couple of decent F1 seasons IRL again, you know. Also, things like obviously being able to have like a producer for the podcast, all that kind of thing, you know, it would be really, really good. But we're certainly a couple of years away from it. It's what I've always said, it's that big, big gamble between this being me and suddenly this being a team, which is very, very different. But I hope we're only, you know, a year, 2 years away from that. But we'll have to wait and see. I mean, obviously, I've already got Impact who does all the thumbnails. But yeah, we're still a little bit away from... Can we talk about a stylist? I'll have a makeup designer, will I? But yeah, we're still a little way away from all of that, unfortunately. But it is what it is. And, you know, I've kind of spoke to a couple of people before about editing and things like that. So, you know, I kind of got a couple of people in mind for that kind of thing. But, well, we'll wait and see what the future holds. And streaming, therefore, would hopefully become a more important thing as well. But anyway, ramble over. Let's get into Q3. And let's try and put on a show for the home crowd. I want to try and get into the 25s here. That's the goal. We certainly won't be in for a shout of pole, I don't think. But maybe we can get top 5 if we get the lap nailed. That was a really nice first sector as well. Yeah, I'm certainly not in a position at the moment where, luckily, I need to go back to a supermarket. Oh, that was close. Almost invalidated. Just had a huge wash of understeer. These are the corners I need to get right, though. Try and leave it in 6th gear more in places. Well, the supermarket I used to work in is hiring. I've got no intentions of going back. Oh, come on. Bit of a lock up through the final chicane, but we'll gather it up and we'll try and finish the lap. What's the time gonna be? 25.9? Only good enough for P7. That felt pretty hooked up until the final few corners. And that's heartbreaking. Really good lap, and it's P7. Hugh Solar. I'm from Argentina. Welcome on in. Strange thing of Matt working IRL. So it was a fun... I've told this story before, chat, but it was actually quite a big gamble going content full-time, because I'd actually been offered a management position at the supermarket I was... Well, not at the actual supermarket I was working at, but another one nearby. So, like, it was kind of like... They basically turned around and were like, we want you to have this management position. And by that point, sort of YouTube and social media had overtaken normal work. So I was like, something's got to give at some point. And I was like, do I want to be just working for someone else? And I was like, no, I don't. I'd rather work for myself. Because I've said before, you know, I absolutely love my job. Like, it's great. So, it was not long after that I handed in my notice and went full-time. And here we are, over a year later now. Skinned. He was cleaning. I was the designated cleaner. Right, I've got to focus up then. One more lap, chat. Here from qualifying for the British Grand Prix, we've had another Q3 appearance. But now it is time to cook. We're going to let everyone else get their times on the board. And we are going to try and obliterate all of them. Second pole position of the season incoming. As I almost bin it out the final turn. Not the perfect way to start. So the first lap time I set was actually pretty competitive. I think we don't need much time to beat a couple more cars, but it's just trying to find that time. Oh, that was a much better line through there. Get back in the green. That felt pretty good. We are hanging it all on the line at the moment. Half 10th up as we go into Sector 3. Come on, come on. Oh no, I've messed it. It's gone. How have we not invalidated? It's a classic Matt212 bottle out of the final corner. Oh, it's gone now. Oh, no. Yeah, it's just one little mistake there. It's actually had better rotation than I thought I would down the end of the hangar straight. Get your bottle emojis in, chat. That one's disappointing. And it's P7 on the grid then for the British Grand Prix. That is a shame.
Qualifying finished. It's time to remind ourselves.
3/10.
Verstappen, Leclerc, and Lewis Hamilton. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
That is so frustrating there. If we found another 1/10 of a second, we would have lined up on the second row of the grid. But Verstappen takes pole ahead of Leclerc and Hamilton then, so big dogs fighting at the front of the field, but we've got 52 laps ahead of us at the British Grand Prix. This is about to get dramatic. Is YouTube showing up on the stream chat? Is it working? Is it? Are you sure? I don't think it does it? Ah, no, I broke something. I don't know what I've moved. Socials? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's hidden anyway. It doesn't matter. Wow, okay. Well, I'm happy I've done that. Yeah, welcome on in, Sean. I hope you're having a good one. Habs as well now in YouTube chat. Someone did say hello from the Netherlands. There we go. Oh, I better pay out. I'll do some payouts. Does it still say Twitch though when it comes through? So P7. I've broken stream, but I've made it better all at once. Apart from Twitch because they don't like it. P7. No one voted for P6 to P8, so no one wins any points there. That's a big shame. Pierre Grenif 123. Thank you for the follow. Is it working? Is it like notifications working and stuff? Oh, wait, Toast got 2k. How did Toast win that? It said no one had voted. Where's Streamlabs alerts? Why isn't stuff working? If I replay that one from yesterday, will it now actually work? Or does it just not come through for some reason? Apparently none of them work anymore. Although I heard Mitch donate a bit earlier, so I don't really know what's happening. Can I replay that? Oh, there you go. So it is working still. It's very odd. It's very odd. Oh, I've lost YouTube chat now. And yes, I know Twitch chat's going to yell at me. What did we do? Nothing, Ollie. Nothing at all. Just Twitch chat get very possessive. That's all it is. That's all that you've done wrong. Right. 1,709 R&D. Can we do another upgrade? No. Ooh. Yes! We keep just trying to do... Oh, I've reached apartment capacity. That's a shame. Can we do... I don't really want to do a powertrain upgrade, though. This thing's fast enough in a straight line. We're going to have to go for a powertrain upgrade. Rotor speed. Get in there. That would actually bump us pretty much in line with the Red Bull, which is insane. Just race, you'll break something else. Oh, predictions! YouTube, sorry, Twitch chat. Get your predictions in for the GP. Will we finish? Will we win? Will we score big points? Let me know. Oh yeah, someone did vote one. It was Toast voted 1 point. That's hilarious. Toast just cannot lose. 104,000 points now. Oh. I'm looking forward to this one, though. I feel like there's a chance for potentially... Maybe we can get the podium I got robbed of in Austria. Maybe. We'll wait and see.
Britain is one of only 2 countries to have held a Grand Prix in every year of the Formula One World Championship. Long may it continue. is a circuit of speed, history, and drama. It's Silverstone.
Do we like Alex Jakes in the com box instead of Crofty? I quite like it.
The 18 corners of Silverstone circuit.
Sensing a bottle 212 here. There's always a bottle 212 just around the corner.
Been reinvented over the years with turn 1, now the fast right-hander of Abbey, but the magic of racing is
P1 to P3 for 100 bids. Mitch, you're on.
A fantastic qualifying session. It's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Considering
You robbed us of fun. You're exposing the glory of Twitch streams to the filth of YouTube. To be fair, it's only on the gameplay channel, so it'd be most people that show up to the Twitch streams anyway.
Joe, Stroll, Oscar Piastri, Ocon.
I didn't take penalties, did I here? No. Is anyone taking penalties? Doesn't look like it. Oh, someone has. Perez at the back? Wow, okay. Where will Perez finish? Is it going to be P16?
Anthony Davidson is here once again for today's Grand Prix. Now, can I get your take on Max Verstappen?
Frosty Jack, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in.
Once again, and this driver had a great win last time out. Can they carry that momentum?
They didn't. I got robbed. Unless they're talking of Verstappen. It definitely wasn't Stroll that won. Realistic performance.
Home Grand Prix, but I want you to treat it like any other race. Let's not make any unnecessary risks, please.
We always take unnecessary risks, Jeff. It's what we do here, and that is the worst strategy I've ever seen. It reckons we go mediums for like most of the GP and then hards, so we'll roll with that and we'll see how we get on. I've got to remember as well, the Williams is a very, very thirsty girl. But he reckons this race is going to be less than 80 minutes. I'm doing well, thanks, Jack. Hopefully you are as well, mate. Starting on hard. Yeah, there's no chance of that. Have you watched the new Doctor Who? I haven't watched Doctor Who in, like, ever, really, to be honest. I feel like I get asked this a lot. Yeah, get the bottle emojis in, chat. Russell starting on the hards. Alonso also starting on the hards. So, it's quite interesting for them. Supposed to be a Brit. I am a Brit, you're absolutely right. I just don't indulge in many British customs. Like, I have watched Doctor Who before, but not in a long, long time. I just don't watch Doctor Who that much. Tom Baker type Doctor Who. I don't know who that is. Oh wait, was he the guy? No, that was. You ever watched Game of Thrones or Doctor Who? Yeah, I've never watched. I've watched the first episode of Game of Thrones. What do you actually do with your downtime? I don't really watch a lot of TV. Jan, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good one. And John as well in YouTube, welcome on in. You've come just at the right time. We're about to get ready. I do occasionally go outside, yes. Not this time of the year, it's dark, but... Yeah, that's basically the vibe I've got. Can you use Solitaire after stream? Are you in a hurry? I will try and get a couple of games of Solitaire in. Oh, Norris and Hamilton are beefing each other, and we haven't even got this thing started, but... Round in the final corner then, ready to start the British Grand Prix. Gotta try and get some heat into the rears. Starting on the medium, so we've got an opportunity actually here to potentially jump a few cars into turn 1. And, I'm jinxing myself by saying this, but my starts recently have been chef's kiss. Right, here we go then. Ready for the start of the British Grand Prix. 5 red lights. Lights out and away we go. And George Russell has gone nowhere. We'll have him. Hamilton struggling as well, so we'll have Carlos Sainz. And up into the top 5 already before we make it to turn 1 there. Verstappen and Leclerc side by side at the front of the field. Apparently I had a collision with Sainz. Didn't even know I'd done that. Can we go around the outside of Lewis? We'll get the nose to the inside door. Merck there wanted to try and slam the door, but we won't let it happen. As Verstappen will hang on to the lead of the GP, but Lando Norris there, flying start on those hard tyres in his McLaren to the outside of Leclerc. Maybe? No, as we're going to get immediately Hamilton trying to get back down my inside down the end of the Wellington Straight. Will we see a 2021 scenario here between myself and Lewis Hamilton? Let's wait and see. Oh, Lewis to the outside, dearie me. This is not going to end well. It's... Oh, don't get a warning. I've got a warning. That's a shame. Right, we've got 2 more of those then this afternoon as, well, the top 3 line astern at the moment. 5 cars, 5 different teams making our top 5 on lap 1. And yeah, I'm quite happy with the way we started this one. Leclerc now to the outside of Verstappen. So are we going to see a potential fight for the lead as Leclerc trying to go the long way around? Shades of 2019 between our front 2. But Leclerc will just have to slot back in for now. See again Leclerc to the outside. Will we see him get through? No, Lando tried to do a little bit of an undercut, but Verstappen will lead then at the end of lap 1. We're into P4 as Sainz there's got the jump on Lewis as well. But Norris on those hard tyres is cooking at the start of this one. But yeah, Verstappen I'm sure will want to try and break free from those cars behind him. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. Up to P4 is sensibly as much as we could hope for, especially when I was worried that I jinxed myself. I did get a track limits on lap 1, you're absolutely right. But we won't get another one. We'll make it through this entire race without penalties. We won't. Yeah, Sam's been around, Toast. He's good, bless him. Hard to think this man won WOR. It is wild. To be fair, I wouldn't have won WOR if Piastri had been there since the start. But if Piastri had been there since the start, he would also not have been in our split. He was easily, like, tier 4 pace. Lando, though, already just starting to drop back behind Leclerc and Verstappen as we make a hash of the final chicane again. How many times am I going to do that today? So I feel like the game plan early on is probably try and get past Lando and hang on to the front 2. Or Lando drops back behind him and we just hang on to him. Race pace, I had the better of him a couple, but the thing was, what you got to remember as well is one of the only races where I was comfortably quicker than him was Kota, and he's on a pad. So through the S's, I gained so much time, just because of course I got the extra precision. That was the big thing with that. I want to get back into some more league racing next year, though.
Let's use overtake and burn off.
Burlington, welcome on in, mate. You're having a good one. Yeah, he's on controller. He always has been. I'm doing well, thanks, mate. Hopefully you are as well. So I've got to remember to lift through the old turn 1 early on. Yeah, he's on controller. He always has been. Like, he's been a really quick league racer for years. And just sort of just got back in on F1 23. Oh, here we go. Leclerc to the inside of Max again. Down the end of the back straight. Lando Norris and I got a fantastic seat in the house for this one. I mean, we can only hope that this battle rages on all afternoon as Leclerc around the outside will have the inside through the final couple of turns there. But Verstappen is not giving up on it. And the Dutchman once again will swoop through. I think no, we didn't set fastest lap there, but Russell has. Don't get a warning. Ooh. I mean, this is really... It's a 5-car battle, but Hamilton and George Russell are not far behind either. Oh, I forgot to do that again. Ugh. I keep forgetting to put back the screen on the right one, and you guys keep forgetting to tell me. I did that throughout the entire Austria GP. When I downloaded the VOD, I was so annoyed with myself. It's only after their YouTube money. The thing is, at the end of the day, like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely enjoy streaming on Twitch. But the problem is, of course, the only way you make money is obviously through donos and subs and things like that. Obviously, YouTube, I get paid because people watch the video. Ads on Twitch just do not pay much. Hence why I'm not worried about running them and that kind of thing. Like, unless you've got, you know, oh, here we go, Verstappen lock up. Oh, Verstappen struggling at the final couple of corners. He's immediately, I think, lost the DRS to Charles Leclerc, and surely Lando and I now are going to sense an opportunity. Is the Dutchman very, very vulnerable as we make our way through the first couple of turns? Can we get, to the inside of Lando? He wanted to cover me off, but we won't have it. And into the podium places then for the first time today. But how vulnerable will Verstappen be down this next straight? Will he be able to try and close back up the gap to Charles Leclerc? So we make our way down in towards the next corner. Yeah, I think Verstappen now suddenly going to be trying to fight back up with Leclerc. If you need money, OnlyFans. I think unironically, not many people would actually pay for my OnlyFans. So YouTube doesn't pay for streaming, but of course it's just like videos and stuff. You know, between obviously like normal YouTube videos and shorts, you know, it's kind of that thing, of course, of, like, don't get me wrong, obviously I'm so appreciative of the people that do sub and things like that. But I certainly never want to be in a situation where I get to the end of a stream and I'm like, oh, I really need people to sub, otherwise I'm not going to be able to pay my bills for the month or something like that. Like, it's just not how I just would struggle with that mentally. You know, the idea of, like, begging for subs and things like that because you need them, because your business is reliant upon them, is, in my mind, not a particularly great business model. $5 a month? Exactly. I intend to never turn into that girl. And I get, of course, you know, for people that are full-time streamers, you know, it is very, very different. But, of course, if I can have a system in place that means I can stream for fun, and people that do sub, you know, it is greatly appreciated, and I can provide you, you know, with a little bit extra, and you guys are happy to support me, then it does really mean the world. But Harley, welcome on in. It's just one of those weird little balances. But of course, you know, on the other hand, you know, this is my full-time job, so I have to think about where I need to focus time to earn more money. So if Twitch was bringing in more, then obviously I'd stream more, because obviously I can justify it. So all these little things that go on. Here we go, though. We're going to get a run on Verstappen to the inside we go. Up into P2. Yeah, Verstappen is struggling, but now I need to get inside the range of Leclerc. Oh, and not do that immediately. We'll slow Verstappen down in the process, but yeah, Leclerc early on, just running away a little bit. Retro Cyborg, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good one. What team to pick the start of my driver career? I am going to say Alfa Romeo this time. Don't ask me why, I just picked a random one. Alfa Romeo or Haas. If you get P1, I'll dono 10 quid. Habs, I will hold you to that. What do you look for in a female? Bradson, that's a very difficult question. All I can answer that is my girlfriend. If they're my girlfriend, then I'm interested. Backgrab sent it to me. Hey, fair play, mate. What you having for tea? I forgot to lift. If you could have dinner with one F1 manager, who would it be? I mean, you're always going to say Gunter, aren't you? Oh, Max having a look down. Oh, no, that's Lewis. Okay. So Verstappen, yeah, is really struggling early on. Gone and lost another place. Doesn't actually seem like Leclerc's got that much pace, though, at the front. Like, when we actually get it hooked up, we do take time out of him. But I've also got to be very, very careful of the battery usage. Toto as well is definitely one, just because I think outside of Formula 1 he's a very interesting character as well. Yeah, that works quite nicely for us if Hamilton's in P2, to be honest. I don't intend on fighting Lewis, but I also don't want him to get in front of me, because if he's on hards, he'll be slower than Leclerc. So it's kind of like, if we can keep Lewis just at arm's length and focus on taking time out of Charles, that could be really, really useful. And not picking up warnings, which I've avoided there because I'm cheeky. Silverstone is such a fast race man on this game. It's down with Monza in terms of shortest race length time, if it's a dry race. And obviously safety cars, that kind of thing. I think there's quite a big scrap kicking off behind us, though. Oh, come on. I'm just going to miss out on the... Oh, I might have just got the DRS. I think we were literally on the nose. Lewis! Lewis is a madman still. Oh, we got the DRS, though. That's really good. We lost a load of time, but we'll get a bit of free time back as Lewis tried to have a look down the inside. Did I freeze? Are we good? I think I froze on my end. All I can see. Yeah, no assist at all, Retro. Ah, okay. You had me worried then, Burlington. I always get nervous when someone says it's froze, because usually it is my end. I think we got the DRS again, though. This is really useful. Means I can stop burning through battery. Welcome in, Rika. Everybody clap your hands. Right, let's just try and take a little bit of time out of Leclerc nice and easy, but we're already 10 laps in. It's a fast-paced race. Try and make sure we're still in that range. Which we should be. I mean, if we could get Lewis out of the DRS and potentially just get a bit further away, Charles and I, that would be fantastic. Constantly lose a little bit out of the loop. Oh, the understeer, man. It's getting unpredictable. Oh, I've lost the DRS again. Such a battle between Leclerc and I. Just trying to hang into it. I think, though, it's not going to be many laps before if Lewis gets a run, he can just have it. Definitely using more fuel as well again, as per normal. Here comes Lewis. Down the inside, I'm just going to let the Merc have it for now. Mark clearly is not listening to me in the car. But we'll slot back into P3 in 10 World Championships worth of sandwiches. Right, now we've got a really difficult task, because Verstappen might use battery to try and get a run somewhere. And of course, we don't really want to drop back from Lewis. But if he can start taking some time out of Charles, that would be really useful. Or Verstappen's going to have a look down the inside. Don't know how the AI can get the power down so quickly there. I don't follow many people on Instagram, and to be honest, it's because I don't really use it that much. Like, apart from, obviously, my account where I post clips. Welcome on in, Sam, mate. We will bottle it, I'm sure, at some point. Oh, there we go. Hamilton's inside Leclerc's DRS now. Hamilton is cooking early on. He wants another British Grand Prix. Oh, Russell! Down the inside of Verstappen through Maggots and Beckett's. Okay. So hard tyres now are starting to look good. I did bottle qualifying, but I made it up at the start. Who runs the 2-2 League Insta? I think we never really put anything out on the 2-2 League Insta, but the thing is, once I get into a routine of just scheduling out stuff, like, it's fine. Just like I do with my own Insta. Right, Lewis is cooking. He's trying to close in on Leclerc, and he is absolutely going for it. We need to focus and not lose this gap, because those Mercs on their hard tyres, they hung on nicely watching all the battles going on at the start, and now they've just decided they're going to unleash the pace. Yeah, Twitter's still the big one. I have not voted for Spotty. Oh, here we go. Lewis to the outside of Leclerc, in towards Maggots and Beckett's. This is scary. He's gone and done it. Lewis Hamilton to the lead of the British Grand Prix. They're in front of the home crowd. I'm sure the home fans were loving that. As here comes Leclerc fighting back, though, as they make their way down the hangar straight. And Hamilton... Well, clearly Mark's not allowed to say Charles Leclerc, but Hamilton, that was a brave attempt. And unfortunately, it was all for nothing. But it will bring me closer to the pair of them again. Hey, Sam on a 3-watch stream streak as well. 350 points. Well earned, sir. The Mr. Pink, hope you're having a good one, mate. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing very well, thank you. I hope you are as well. Right, come on. We just don't seem to have much pace from here to the second DRS detection point. You see the new S2 calendar. I need to have a look. I saw one of the proposed ones, but that was a few weeks ago. It was you that set up that account, Toast. Oh, here we go, Hamilton, round 2. Oh, there's wheel banging that time round, and this is going to allow us to get even closer. As Leclerc there, I'm sure we'll try and get another run on Lewis off the corner. Can we potentially get ourselves involved in this scrap? Here we go, Leclerc. Look at the speed we've got, though, down the inside, 3 wide for the lead. And we're going to make it through and up into the lead of the British Grand Prix for Williams. We'll have to hang Leclerc out to dry there. That straight line speed was completely unexpected, but... Get a screenshot of that, because we probably won't be here for very long. Who's better, Ben Daly or Tim Amato? They're the same person. Mitch with a bit, thank you very much, mate. Mitch with 2 bits. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that's a really dumb warning. Second one of the day. Come on, Matt, you're better than this. Oh, Leclerc tried it, and I was not having it. Hamilton will say thank you very much and get back round the Ferrari. That was so scary. Right, can we leave them all just to scrap it out with each other? That would be wonderful. There's Russell. Oh, this is scary. If we can just get them out of the DRS and they can continue fighting each other, that would be absolutely fantastic. There's still a chance with Hamilton being on his hards, but I need to nail it through here. Which I haven't. Hamilton is so good at those final few corners. How do you feel about a sprint race in Miami? Same as I do about any other race in Miami. It's probably going to be quite boring. I reckon they should run the Miami track the other way. Just got that huge straight before a massive braking zone in the wall. So, if you exclude that one bit, the Miami track would probably work fairly well the other way. Oh, that was awful. Logan would probably crash. Ben Daly or Alex Gillen. Oh man, you can't choose between those two. In terms of raw pace, I would say Ben's probably quicker, but... Sorry, Alex is probably quicker. Oh, where's the braking there? I said, oh, Lewis,
Okay.
that's a penalty.
It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Oh, I've locked up.
Head down and let's get it done.
That's what a penalty's worth on this game. Deary me. I made a conscious effort there not to run wide. Oh, yellows. Someone's slowing down. Aston Martin? I think that might be Alonso out of the GP. I'll get confirmation in a second. That's ridiculous. Like, as penalties go, that one is a bad one. Okay, Aston Martin's okay. So not only now we've got to try and win this thing, we've got to try and win it with a 3-second penalty.
The grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
That penalty, yeah, completely. Snapdragon, you've hit the nail on the head. That's like getting mugged and then getting arrested for being mugged. But in fact, I made so much effort then not to run off the track. And then Hamilton just goes, yeah, get out there. If he did that to an AI, they wouldn't get a penalty. Sam versus Bradson is the F1 23 league race we need. Favorite Top Gear series? Oh, I got no idea. Hamilton in. Hamilton in, then very early stop, so he wants to go mediums to the end of the afternoon. Not quite the line out of the final turn. Who's your better mod? That's an awful question. Thought on sim racing. I like it. It's my job. It's a pretty fun job as jobs go. No, the AI want to pit this really, Bossman. For some reason, the AI were doing like 16 laps on hards and then bolted on mediums to the end. It's what the game wanted me to do as well for some reason. This is where Hamilton now wins this thing by a mile. Oh, Pro Sim Racing. I mean, it's a disaster at the moment. Or F1 Sim Racing is, but... Like, you'll probably see George come in now. Yeah, the GT7 finals, I watched those in Barcelona. Gran Turismo know how to put on a good esport event. The problem is with Gran Turismo is there's no prize pool for it. If they chuck like $100,000 prize pool at that would absolutely explode. Like, it does, the fact that it does as well as it does without any prize money is insane. Right, Russell's boxed, so we've now got 2 seconds over Verstappen. This could be really critical for us if Verstappen and the Ferraris can fight. Maybe we can open up a bit of a gap. Maybe. Piastri P5. He's doing alright, to be fair, as Oscar. I mean, Perez has got behind him, so Perez has done a pretty good recovery early on. Alright, let's just try and keep Verstappen at bay now. So I think Albon is actually with that group as well. So Albon's ahead of a lot of slower cars, which is ideal. I think what we've got to hope for now is the Mercs and Lando get a little bit caught up in some slower traffic. There's Leclerc and Verstappen now fighting. Oh, yellows! Please don't be a safety car now. That would be really bad timing for us. Oh, it's George Russell! Russell out of the British Grand Prix then, at not even lap 20. So we're not going to see from his side of the garage whether the strategy works today. I'm just praying we don't get a safety car, otherwise I'm in big trouble here. George Russell is out of the British Grand Prix, I believe. Yep, there we go, official confirmation. Sainz's pit. Very, very early stop off the mediums. I have no idea, unfortunately, Burlington. Cannot answer those kind of questions. It is Ferrari. AI are set to 110, yes.
Caution, caution. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Did Verstappen just overtake under yellow flags? Oh no, it's gone green again. He should be alright. I want to keep those two at bay for as long as possible. Don't really know when to pit. Like, do I just do like half and half? These mediums don't feel bad, but... Oh, they're wearing though. Yeah, we might try and go like lap 24 or something. That's probably not a good idea, Burlington. Just putting that out there. Yeah, Verstappen and Leclerc though still costing each other time, which is fantastic for me. All they need to do is go side by side like once every other lap. And it just means we gain a bit more. That I would recommend giving it some time, Burlington, and then going back and apologising. Look at the beautiful shirt. We love it. We love it. You're the first person to notice, Hoodie Pete. I hope you're having a good one, mate. The golf racing shirt is a beauty. I'm doing very well, thanks, mate. Hope you are as well. Well, we're trying to win our second race of the season with Williams. After victory at Monaco, can we get victory at home? And can I also not pick up penalties? Oh, a little bit of locking. I didn't know you were in the chat, Bradson, otherwise I would have. I'm sorry, I had no idea. No one informed me of anything. I feel like I'm getting better at that exit as well. Hey, deserve a chill, Pete, mate. Say, I see you streaming loads. You have good pace at Monaco. Yeah, my Monaco pace is pretty good. It's more because the AI really bad. Hamilton is cutting through the traffic. He is definitely still a very big threat today.
Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
Yeah, team definitely want us to box. When are you going to do more GT7 daily races? Very soon. Probably. I want to try and get back into it. I did one last week, fun fact, actually. I did one last week and I forgot to record it. Like, I got to the end, went to stop recording, and then went, I never pressed start. That's stupid. So team want us to box pretty much now. I want to try and go one lap longer than they've recommended. Front locking still. I upload a fair few shorts here and there. What did you do? Yeah, I did Sardinia. Can we expand 212 to GT7? I have no idea how you host a league on Gran Turismo 7. Like, I'm clueless at it. One I do want to do, though, is EAWRC. Because clubs is really fun to do and easy to set up. And you can set out, like, 6 months' worth in one go. I was going to say, yeah, I saw you doing that, Pete, mate. It looked like a good event, to be fair. Because one of the guys I used to race with, Nail, did it. Where did you do your 100% race? Where was your invite to it? I didn't get an invite to it. So I don't have anything to do with Alpine, unfortunately. Oh, Abu Dhabi, that's a tough one.
So push now, push. Okay, push. Gap to the car behind. 1.9 seconds.
Albon P5 chat. Alex now is into the top 5. We are cooking. Like, I'm so happy Albon's delivering as well in the car at the moment. Like, he had a few races where he was doing better than me. I don't constantly diss Alpine. I've dissed them off every once in a while. Yeah, we got to bring Williams back, though. Williams are the big one. Ended up P7. Hey, that's not bad goal, mate. Points on the board. Abu Dhabi is, even with all the track changes, is still probably in my bottom 5 of tracks I want to do 100% race on, but... Do you think James Vowles would do better than Toto and Christian? I think he'd do as well. I don't think he'd do better, necessarily. It kind of depends on so many things at that point. But I don't think it's fair to guess either way, Wesley. Yeah, Hamilton is carving through the slower traffic really well. With the joy of a much quicker car and much fresher tyres, working wonders for that Mercedes. So I think he'll probably be in the lead once I pit. I might try and do the GR4 race. Yeah, I've seen that. 'Cause it's like 11 laps, isn't it? Oh, that was too early.
We expect you'll be noticing a bit of grip loss in the tyres around now, so just be careful.
Right, yeah, we're going to box this lap.
Contact
In. Stamp. TSV, welcome on him. Yes! Yeah, get in that Williams, Pete. No! Oh, that was almost another warning. Oh, I messed up my rhythm, though. So, if the rest of the AI trying to do like another 10 laps on these mediums, they are not going to be in a fun position by the end of this. Anyway, end of lap 24, though. We're almost at half distance tonight. We're doing pretty well so far. Verstappen and Leclerc still fighting, but we are going to peel into the pit lane then. No idea where to brake, so I'm going to guess there. That was alright, actually. It was pretty tidy. Yeah, decent first stint. I'm quite happy with the way that's gone. You know, leading the race. But where are we going to be relative to Hamilton? It looks like he's already back out in clean air. And the pit lane here costs you so much time. But Albon hanging with Piastri is kind of wild. So Hamilton's tyres are going to be cooked by the end of this.
Okay, off we go. Back into the race.
Oh, we're going to be out in a lot of traffic, though. A lot of traffic. Elev, thank you for the follow. But out of the pit lane then once more.
Let's get some heat into those tyres.
We're going to be out in some clear air, but down in P15, Hamilton has got a huge jump, but he's probably going to be slower right to the end of the afternoon. The goal now is to try and keep the gap ahead of Leclerc and Verstappen, and maybe take a bit of time out of Lewis. Yeah, but Williams, to be fair, only almost got the same amount of points in 2021 because of Spa. I just need to pay Cameo and things like that. I've never quite understood how anyone makes money on. Like, unless you're actually a celebrity. Yeah, some of the Nigel Farage ones back in the day were hilariously bad. Oh, we got battles going on though. Zhou and De Vries and other cars into the pits. So that doesn't bode well actually if AI now are starting to pit. But yeah, these fresh tyres are feeling quite nice though. And we're going to be back into P13, so almost back into the points already. Let's just keep trying to carve our way through. Any tips for starting out on F1 with a wheel? Be really, really smooth. And F1 23 is a fantastic game to start on, Elev. So I would really say it's just about focusing on your smoothness is the biggest thing. But time trial is a great way to practice, but also racing against the AI is really, really good. You kind of learn a lot about positioning and things like that as well.
7.7 seconds.
I believe Gary should be uploading. He should be putting co-op out, but maybe not. Right, come on then, Joe. Don't know why you're behind De Vries anyway. We're going to get a big run on the Alfa Romeo. Side by side into Maggots and Beckett. Whoa. That was quite aggressive, but we made it happen. And hopefully we're going to get another one here as well, without losing too much time. Albon into the pit lane then. We go to the outside of De Vries. I probably should use some battery here. Around the outside we'll go with Nick De Vries. And we are up then into P11 once more. But with Albon in the pit lane. Oh, I didn't even need to overtake De Vries. He planned on boxing anyway. But yeah, Albon into the pit. Albon's gone soft, so okay. AI are cooking up something weird. We've set new fastest lap of the day. That gap to Hamilton is coming down. I've got no idea what the AI are planning now, if they're going soft tyres. I mean, they'll have to box again, but... They might not, though. That's the weird thing. Like, they might genuinely try and half this thing. Queen of the Clouds. Why didn't Twitch notify me? Twitch is weird with that. My plan is when I get into the new year, I'm going to try and put out more stream schedules again. Does Gary have enough content to make a video? He might just do one from both of them. Yeah, normally we both put co-op out on a Tuesday, but occasionally Gary doesn't. Gary does what he wants. He's a free spirit. We love him for it. How is there only 5 people watching? Game's tire strats annoy me so much. They do like to mess up a little bit. Like, the tire strategy for the AI can be quite rogue at times. Oh, Ocon, talking of which, into the pits. As well as, I believe, Lando Norris. So, oh no, it's Oscar Piastri in. So what's Lando doing then? Gary does come from North America, so there are some language barrier issues. So it gives me notifications and then I open Twitch. That's quite wise. People follow me on Kick so they get Twitch notifications properly. Stroll has robbed my fastest lap, chat. I will end my career now. That is something I never thought I'd have to say. Hey, there we go. Gary's just uploaded, has he? The end is near. Lance Stroll is faster than you. Can you confirm you've understood that message? Well, Leclerc and Verstappen I still see on the minimap squabbling. But yeah, really the big one for us still is Lewis. Welcome back in on that. Hope you're having a good one. Oh, there we go. Gasly in. Weird, the AI really drip feeding into the pit lane here. Clearly they're happy to extend the tyres, but they're quite flexible with how much they want to extend as well. Yeah, well, we might be able to stop Lewis still. We are definitely... We're still going noticeably quicker. Albon! Albon, fastest lap! Go, Alex! Get that screenshot. A little recap of what happened up until now would be simply lovely. So, we qualified P7. Had a good start. Got him into P4, I believe. Then Leclerc and Verstappen, Hamilton and I have really just been having an almighty duke out for the lead. Hamilton boxed really early. He's trying to go to the end. He's now not far behind Leclerc and Verstappen, who have not boxed yet. So Hamilton's winning this thing. I believe I'm in a net P2 still. And then Leclerc and Verstappen, I think, would be out behind me. But might now be in real trouble. I just don't know yet. Gary, I believe, only has 2 channels. He's got Go In and Formula O In. No worries. Thing is, at the moment, I don't really want a safety car or anything. I would be quite happy, to be honest, if this race just ran green all the way. New personal best, but it's not good enough. Albon is faster. He is on softs, though, so I don't know what his game plan is. But his best result in the Williams RTG, I knew. We won the Monaco Grand Prix a few weeks ago. It was wild. It was the greatest race of my Formula 1 career. How can I promote your content on the IG? How much can I promote your content on the IG? As much as you like, Toast, I suppose. As long as it's obviously just the YouTube content. Well, the actual content. Oh, careful not to get a warning. Still, our top 3 not pitting. I think they're trying to go all the way to the end of 36. Ugh. Hate that curb. I hate that curb.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after
What's your
the
favourite
tyres.
Williams car? FW14B. Absolute beaut. I was lucky to see it when I was at Williams last week. It's such a gorgeous car. Someone subbed over on YouTube. Almost into the final 20 laps though, chat. This race has really flown by, as we would expect. But there's still plenty of time for another twist. I think from here though, if I wanted to, we could safely go to the end on softs. If we got like a safety car or something. So that, weirdly, is my sim racing channel. I don't know, it always shows up on stream. For some reason I cannot get rid of it. I don't know why. So that's always when someone subs to Matt212 Sim Racing. I can't get it to change to a different one. It's just permanently there. But so YouTube subs only work if your subscriptions are publicly available though. Otherwise they just don't show up. I mean, we're closing in on Norris and Sainz still. They're yet to pit in this race, so we might be in a really good position here. Gap to Hamilton is still coming down. But of course the advantage we've got is going to get less and less. Although I say that, his tyres are going to be cooked by the end of this. Because he's trying to do 36 laps on that set of mediums. So they're going to basically be in the same situation as these guys are at the moment. And we are taking time out of Sainz and Norris. Albon is the next car behind me though, more interestingly. He's only 11 seconds back. So Albon is absolutely cooking as well. He might not be far behind Leclerc and Verstappen when they finally box. Like, this race is really odd. I got no battery though, so I need to be careful with that for a couple of laps. Go sub to both the garage channels, well worth it. Ugh, my screen went black then, so I just got to turn in and pray. Oh, there we go. Piastri cooking. I need to just take a little bit more time out of Sainz and Lando, though. We'd like to get the DRS on them. The problem is, oh, here we go. Sainz and Norris side by side through the S's. My TV keeps cutting to black at the moment. This is very odd.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.6 seconds.
So, chat, how are we feeling about our predictions placed at the start? Are we feeling confident still? This is a mighty battle going on in front of me. And this works nicely because it means we're gaining loads of time on them. Because I want to try and get a gap to Lewis. And it was toast. 50-50. Where did you predict, Bossman Jam? Do you reckon P1? It's optimistic, I'll give it that, but... it might still happen. We're still taking time out of Lewis. To be honest, I'm getting the sense that with Lewis it'll be whether I can get him out of the DRS quite quickly. There's always time for a Matt212 bottle. Sainz again having a look. Again, not able to make it happen. I might be able to try and do a Lewis Hamilton. Through goes Hamilton. There's 100 bits on the line. I had forgot about that as well, Mitch. Sainz and Lando going side by side everywhere at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've picked up another warning since the penalty. Because I've been trying to really make sure I don't do that in case we get a safety car or something towards the end. Say, next lap I should be able to get... oh, there we go. Leclerc in. Leclerc is finally into the pit lane. So we might see Lando in now as well. Perez and Verstappen both opted to stay out there. Neither of the cars just in front of me as well. So what is the gap going to be to Charles Leclerc late on in the day? Less than 20 laps to go here from Silvo. Yeah, he's going to be way behind as onto those hard tyres he goes. Don't know why he wouldn't go softs if you've been able to take the mediums so far. So unless we have an absolute stinker, we should be safe from Leclerc towards the end of this. So he is going to be fast. He's coming behind. He's coming way behind Albon. Okay. Ferrari have thrown him under the bus. Ferrari have really... well, Ferrari and Red Bull have screwed themselves here. Like, this could be a massive weekend for Williams. Like, because Sainz and Norris are going to be even further behind. Albon could legitimately be on for a podium here. Or a P4. Could Albon really get a podium in this series? That would be absolutely insane. We've got to try and get a run now on Lando and Sainz, though. It's up in towards Maggots and Beckett's we go. We were able to get a double slipstream earlier and make a really good move work. I'm hoping I can do the same again. So nice and early on the throttle. To the outside of Lando Norris. Can we try and get a run on Sainz? Oh, down the middle. As Lando just wanted to squeeze me a little bit. I was worried Sainz was going to continue to move across. So we had to get to the inside there, but we'll make it work. We are now up into P4 then of the GP. Hamilton 7 seconds up the road. So I need to take 10 seconds out of him in the final 16 laps here. Purple through the final sector and a new personal best. Oh yeah, Norris pit started on hards, didn't he? So Norris is still in a good spot. Had forgot about Lando in this. But I believe Sainz hasn't. I don't really know anymore. I don't know why Red Bull is still going as well. So now we've really got to hope that Perez can hold up Hamilton a bit. It won't be a lot, but even just a little bit. This is a good job you're keeping eyes on everything, Bossman Jam. Because I completely forgot about that. There we go, Hamilton past Perez. So Hamilton up now into P2. I'm going to see Perez into the pits immediately. So clearly Red Bull is trying to slow him down as best as possible. Verstappen's got to be waiting for like a safety car or something at this stage, because this is a ridiculously long stint on those tyres. Yeah, Perez is going to be way down the order, as it looks like Albon now has lost the place to Oscar Piastri. That's a shame. Gap to Lewis, though, still at 7 seconds, but he did get some DRS to help him last lap. I still remain hopeful. We're really going to have to start monitoring that gap towards the end of this. No. Oh, that's another warning. Believe that's the first one since the penalty. I believe. And there we go. Verstappen finally into the pit lane then. So we are going to be back into P2 of this Grand Prix. And lucky not to get a warning there. Got to be really careful with those towards the end of this. But yeah, we were taking good time out of Lewis this lap. This fight is not over for the win, you know. We might still be able to get to Lewis Hamilton. I've been very, very lucky to go to Silverstone for the last 2 Grand Prix.
You've moved into P2. That's P2 now.
Charles Leclerc, new fast lap of the day. So Charlie boy has not stopped cooking. And Albon then back into P5 of this GP. Now all the pit stops have been dealt with. Yeah, Formula 2 I'm really hyped for. I think that's going to be interesting. Formula 1, we'll wait and see. World Endurance is another big one next year. I was at Maggots and Beckett's this year. Right, I just want to take... What do we need? We need about 8/10 a lap on Lewis between now and the end. It's not easy. We do reliably take a bit of time out of him in some places, but yeah, that Mercedes is not slowing down much. Is Zandvoort next on the calendar? Next year on the calendar? Yeah, Zandvoort's in real life F1 now, basically till Max gives up. Leclerc is cooking late on in the day. I am not, though. We lost time to Lewis that last lap. Oh, come on. How is that Merc so fast on those tyres? Yeah, I've got to make sure. We should get Lando out of the range, to be fair. I'm actually more nervous about Albon, who's now into P4. Go on, Alex. Oh, no, he's lost it. Charles Leclerc might be a big threat as well by the end of this. Already lose half a second. I locked up down at the final chicane. We've effectively got a 25% race left to go, chat. Yeah, Hamilton's even pulling away good time on Lando at the moment. Like, all we can really hope for is that Lewis's tyres hit the cliff. Because Leclerc, only 7.5 seconds back, he could still be a threat by the end of this thing. So Perez now new fast lap of the day. Red Bull, though, have absolutely ruined their strategy this afternoon. So even then, when I feel like I've nailed it, we take nothing out of Lewis. And we still pull out 2/10 from Lando. Just have not got the pace to match that Mercedes. See, look, this lap has felt pretty good, and it's still 2/10 out of Lewis. Oh, I've messed up that, though. Oh, that's a warning! You're having a laugh. At no point were all four wheels outside the white lines. Come on, don't throw it away now, right towards the end. If we get 6 second of penalties, we're in big trouble. Yeah, Lewis's mediums are just hanging on. IndyCar again is another big one. I want to watch more of that this year. What's your best ever overtake? I honestly could not know. Yeah, Charlie's going absolutely nuts as well at the moment. Yeah, they've got a few AI that are cooking. Maybe now is the time for a late safety car and pray no one else pits. Yeah, but it looks like that way, doesn't it? Every motorsport series is going to be fantastic next year, apart from Formula 1. Oh, don't hit that curb. So difficult to be precise through that final chicane. The Miami Lancia one was very good. Right, we've got Lando out of the 3 seconds. We can only hope him and Leclerc hold each other up a bit, but I think Leclerc is just going to sail past him. And then probably sail past me. Albon is still closing in on me towards the end of this. Like, Albon now is 8 seconds back. If I muck up, we might lose this to Alex. If he can hang on to that P5, that would be a miraculous result. I hope F1 next year will be full of surprises. I don't think Red Bull will be as dominant. Like, I think there will be other teams that win a couple of races, but you kind of just look at the battle that went on behind them this year. If you could peg Red Bull back so they were in that scrap, you know, 5 teams duking it out would be insane. Even if only, you know, like a McLaren or a Mercedes can actually take the fight all year. Honestly, TSV, I don't really watch either of them too much, but I do like Webby is very creative. Oh, I've hit the grass again. Come on. Easy way to throw away a lot of time. Gap to Lewis now up over 8 seconds, 10 laps to go. Charles now is under 3. Oh boy, we are in trouble. Just do not have the pace on these hards. Ooh, especially not driving like that. Right, Lando, get your elbows out. You want a podium as well here. Currently, it's still a British 1-2-3. So what's happened with the WRC career? So basically, EA have broken the game. So whenever you try and load into career now, it crashes. However, I don't know if that counts to a new career that you start. So I might try tomorrow, Toast, and start a new career. But I don't know if I start a new one, whether I'll lose the old one. So it's all a little bit of a gamble at the moment. I haven't turned into flashbacks on here in WRC. Oh, that was so close to another warning. You're a dirty driver in car. Well, that hurts, Sports Ethan. I mean, I'm not going to argue against it, but it hurts. Gary and I, we like to get the elbows out. It is meant to just be a bit more of a chill, fun series, though. Oh, Leclerc's passed. Lando. Can we use Leclerc to build up a margin of safety from Lando towards the end of this? I did restart stages in moments, yeah, but that's because we're going for golds. Yeah, so Charles Leclerc's now got Lando out of the range. So I reckon if Charles gets to me, sit behind him and just use the DRS towards the end of this. That might be our golden ticket to a podium still. 3 times at Monte Carlo. Yeah, I had a nightmare on the Monte Carlo one. Have we done the low fuel rally already? Oh, I do need to do LFM again. I was going to do it when the new season started, because the problem is with LFM is, like, each rally lasts, like, 3 days, and I don't normally play the game on the weekends. Even though you're aggressive, W on the win. Hey, thank you very much, Ethan, mate. I do appreciate it. Fair play, TSV. That's good going. Have you pre-recorded many rally videos? The rally ones I don't tend to pre-record very much. Occasionally I will, but often I just kind of do them when I want to. Thing is, like I said, I'm still really enjoying the game. It's just a shame now, because obviously most people want to see career mode. Shame, obviously, I just can't do that. Get those elbows out when Leclerc catches up. No, I've got to use Leclerc. I'm not going to be able to defend from him. And I've got a penalty anyway. So we're going to try and use Leclerc to drag me further ahead as Verstappen. Verstappen's only 6 seconds back. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to use Leclerc to our advantage here. Otherwise, we might get jumped by Verstappen by the end of this thing. Leclerc, I'm trying to let you by. Oh, I've messed up turn 1. Don't get a penalty. Right, this is really boring, chat, but I've got to be so strategic here. We've just got to sit behind Leclerc and try and make sure I stay in the range to the end of the race. Ugh. That's not a good way to start. Have you pre-recorded your Christmas message yet? I have not done that yet, no. Say, it is going to be very tight between Lando and I still, but I'm more nervous now about Verstappen, because both those Red Bulls are flying. We've only got 5 more laps, or 6 more laps, so... Even if we can just stay behind Leclerc for a couple, we might be safe. But Hamilton has absolutely masterminded this. Like, that strategy is so aggressive, but has worked so beautifully for him. For the way that the Ferrari and the Red Bull are tripped up. And I kind of went with the safe route down the middle, and it's just not worked. Which is a real shame. How is Leclerc so strong out that final corner, man?
Gap to your teammate behind is 7.4 seconds.
I do not want to lose a podium. Not another one to Verstappen. Why would I release a Christmas message at exactly 14:12? Copied Ferrari, should have known it would be wrong. I didn't copy Ferrari, I went nowhere near the same strategy as them. I boxed like 10 laps before Ferrari did. Oh, Leclerc's got out the range. We're in even bigger trouble. Oh, my screen. That was almost another warning, and I've messed up.
And gap to
Tyres are not looking good. Come on, Lando. Hold up Max for me. I know he never would in real life, and he's not going to here. Oh, no, he is. Go on, Lando. Even if you just cost him a second or two. And he hasn't. Lando Norris has given it up. Come on. There's no way I'm going to lose less than a second to Max Speed now in the end. This is so depressing late on in the day. We just have still not quite got the pace against these big boys.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Ah, 2:12 PM. Sorry, I'm really stupid. Oh, see, look at that. We've already lost half a second to Max. Sorry, mate, that 0.8 of a second. So the other shout out as well, Perez has cooked today. He's now past Lando as well. Don't say we're going to lose to both Red Bulls by the end of this. We're not a big boy in this series, no. Like, unless... Oh, Perez is inside the range of Max. Can they fight each other? And potentially cost themselves some time. That's all we can really hope for with 4 laps to go. There you go, Verstappen's in the range. Oh, yeah, there you go. Perez, new fast lap of the day. We are so screwed. Like, unless they start going wheel to wheel, we can't do anything. We are powerless. Come on, Perez, get your elbows out. No bits 2-1-2. Was it? I need a podium, isn't it? I'm gonna hold my breath and hope that those Red Bulls squabble. Oh, I'm not holding my breath and assuming they're going to squabble. The only other solution, of course, is I take out both Red Bulls in a late race fight. I'm impressed I'm even as good as mid. Come on, Perez, fight your teammate. Just get on with it. Go side by side loads. Battle wheel to wheel. There you go, Perez has rammed him. Oh, but Perez is clean through, no! Max Verstappen, the first time I've ever seen him just let his teammate by. This is so painful.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Oh no, we're losing power as well.
Dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
Perez is almost now in my DRS. What are those Red Bulls doing, man? Yeah, we hit 600 subs, have we? How did Matt212 become a thing? So, my name's Matt, and my birthday is the 21st of Feb.
Right, we've got enough.
So, 212. It's as boring as that. The engine blew up. That would be ideal. I really hope the engine doesn't go pop inside the final 2 laps of a 100% race. Boss man, it's all getting wild, and now both Red Bulls I think are about to have me.
3.5 seconds.
Perez is cooking. Verstappen's just hanging on to his coattails, because clearly the real #1 driver. Hamilton has absolutely won this thing, and I'm just slower than everyone else. Perez down the inside. Not going to give it up easy. I don't know what the gap is to Lando. That's the other one I'm worried about. Oh, not down at turn 1, Checo. Oh! That could have been both of us out. I very much overcommitted to that one. 2 laps to go, though. Oh, there you go. They're battling. Oh, they're battling. Just go side by side between now and the end. Huh. Oh, tyres are going as well. So this is probably one of the most depressing ways to end a race. Is like, you've done a really good strategy up to this point, you've jumped a load of cars, and now you just have not got the pace to match them. Don't get a penalty. Yeah, Perez is going to have me here. Nothing I can do now. Goodbye, Checo. We'll tuck back in for some slipstream. Lando is still 3 seconds back. So we might still get P5 in all of this. Here comes Max. Not able to do it there. One more lap to go then of the British Grand Prix. It has been a ridiculously fast-paced race here, but Hamilton is looking like he's going to win this one with a balls-to-the-wall strategy powered by Mercedes. Perez, easily my driver of the day. Penalties, started this race at the back of the field. We gave him slander before this race, and he has absolutely recovered it fantastically to a podium. I've actually done the fuel usage as well really nicely today, because we usually find ourselves fuel saving at the end of these, but we'll take some slipstream whilst we can, take some DRS on the final lap of this GP. A bitter pill to swallow this afternoon. At one point I thought the win was going to be on, but I think as long as I don't do anything stupid, we should hang on ahead of Lando Norris. That's the big goal by the end of this GP. And don't bin it on the final lap. Don't have an engine failure on the final lap. Here comes Verstappen. Not happening there, my friend. We'll try and beat Verstappen on the road if we can. Oh, no. A bit of a mistake. Verstappen tried to look for it. As we make our way out onto the straight for the final time. Here comes the Dutchman. Lando Norris, exactly 3 seconds back. I can't afford to lose time battling Max, but we are. Max Verstappen is clearly on Lando Norris's team. Hamilton's going to win the Grand Prix. We'll get back down the inside of the Dutchman, but will that be enough for Lando Norris to potentially walk away with it? Oh, damn it. Yeah. Oh, no.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
The quintessential Matt212 bottle on the very last lap. Oh, no. That is... I think I wasn't going to get it over Lando anyway. I think. Mitch with another bit. Thank you very much. I mean, would I finish a Grand Prix any other way? Hamilton got me that penalty, man. It ruined it. It ruined it. Bottle job 212. He returns again. Oh, man. That was such a tough race as well. Yeah, I know I got another penalty. That's why I finished 6th. To be honest, I was surprised I didn't lose out more places. If the gap's less than 3 seconds to Lando, then I'm going to be truly gutted with that one. But I think we were going to, because I made that mistake, I think we were going to lose it to him anyway. But there we go. Hamilton back on top at the British Grand Prix. It is absolutely wild scenes here from Silverstone. Like I said, though, Perez is my driver of the day. That is wild. Smurf with another 5 Tier 1 subs, mate. Thank you so much. Harry, Deadass Broccoli, Dark Rain Apple Juice, and Alex J. There we go. Cobbers, welcome on into the stream. Smurf, that is absolutely wild, though, mate. Oh, man. What was the gap to Lando in the end? Yeah, so we were only... We weren't going to beat Lando Norris anyway. I think we'd lost too much time battling Verstappen in those final few corners. But there we go. Lewis Hamilton will take the win here at Silverstone. Charles Leclerc will come through for P2 when all is said and done. Verstappen just behind his teammate Sergio Perez. Lando Norris, but both Williams in the points. I don't think 6th and 7th is too bad there. Albon Had a really good race there from 11th place on the grid. And it does mean championship-wise, well, we lose a little bit out to some of our big rivals. Perez, though, brings back down the gap to Verstappen in P2 there. Charles Leclerc still in P3 ahead of Sainz. Hamilton, though, now ahead of Russell and Lando Norris there. We're still P8. And Albon, with that result, up now into P11. He could still potentially battle with some bigger names later on this campaign. And I'll be honest, if McLaren are still pretty mediocre, we might be able to fight them in the Constructors as well there. But thank you all so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed, and we'll be back very, very soon with more F1 Williams Road to Glory. Oh, man. I cannot believe that. What a way to end the stream. What a way to end that. But yeah, Smurf, thank you so much, mate. Let's give our predictions in. Congratulations to those of you that voted for P6 to P8. And we'll finish off the stream with a little bit of Solitaire there. 2 people voted 6th through 8th, so you get some points there as well. So shout outs to, I believe it's Habs, and who else was it? Twitch isn't going to tell me. Habs and America's Drunk winning some bits there at the end of the time. How's it an RTG? Isn't it a FIFA thing? No, Road to Glory is going to be in anything. We're bringing Williams on the Road to Glory. Are we going to finish off with some Solitaire chat? I think we will. Unfortunately now I can't sort of break off the stream, so once I finish my game of Solitaire, YouTube's just going to get cut off, unfortunately, which is rather sad. But I will try and raid someone over on Twitch. Yeah, it's very, very weird not giving Toast all the points. I won't lie, but it's a 1 to 21 ratio. Fair play. Oh, right. I need to make sure that I get another offer from Williams. Otherwise, it's no longer the Williams Road to Glory. We'll go low risk. Not really sort of interested in... There we go. We signed another deal. We get a little bit of money in the perks fund, and we can't do anything with it. Of course. Messages. Got no real performance comparison. Will we get those upgrades on the car? Yes, we will. Beautiful. Can we get wing mirrors done? No, not quite. We'll go DRS mechanism then. Ready for after the Hungarian Grand Prix. But yeah, those upgrades, though, pretty much now put us in line with our top runners. So I think second half of this season, we're gonna be really in that fight for at the top, which would be fantastic. Right, let's jump into some Solitaire then, chat, to finish off our night. I'm hoping I've got my stuff set up properly so we can do this. But yeah, thank you to everyone that stopped by. You know, that's only interested in the F1 action. In terms of next stream, I genuinely don't know. I think this is the last one I'm going to do before Christmas. So I just want to wish everyone a happy holidays. I might get one in before New Year next week. But of course, if I don't, then I want to wish everyone a happy holiday season. And I hope everyone, yeah, has a wonderful time. You know, spend it with family and friends. And of course, as well, we'll definitely be back on New Year's Day with Gary. We've already agreed that we're going to do co-op on New Year's Day. So yeah, definitely want to make sure you're back for that. But of course, as always, we've got to finish off with the big one. Can I get a clean run through Solitaire? Already, this is not looking particularly promising. That's better. We can go like that. Oh, hello. Hello. 2 weeks without Matt. Howell, Brads and Co. Like I said, I might try and get one stream in between Christmas and New Year, but I'm going to be very, very busy. This year has been quite odd in the sense that I don't actually think I've taken a break at all. Like, it's just been 12 months of... I feel like grind is the wrong word, because in my mind, grind implies that you don't enjoy it, and I absolutely do. So it won't be daily videos sort of next week. I'm going to let my batteries recharge a little bit, of course, ready for the new year. But yeah, I've got obviously a lot of exciting things planned for 2024 as well, which I really hope you guys are going to enjoy. It's exciting times ahead of us still. I feel like, you know, especially with kind of streaming and that sort of thing, we're in a good position ready for next year. World of Solitaire is a really good website with so many card games. I will have to take a look at that. I'm just so used to doing Google's basic Solitaire. We need more red cards as well. This is not looking good early on. There we go. That's all right. Do I get into like competitive Solitaire or something? The goal is either 2 or 3 streams a week in the new year, but it does require a bit of personal planning as well, and a few other personal things to fall into place. Because, like I said, I am really enjoying streaming, and I do sort of want to do more of it. Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame there. Oh, here we go. That's all right. I feel like I'm missing something glaringly obvious here. First month of the year daily uploads, please. And to be fair, I normally do daily uploads. So, like, I think this year, January, I've missed less than 10 days, I want to say. Like, we've been pretty good with the dailies. Can I do that? No, I don't really... Do I want to do that? I don't know. Oh, actually, we'll go like that. Wonderful. Because we already knew what card was there. Can't end the... I cannot end the night on a loss. You're absolutely right. Oh, that's beautiful. Here we go. Here we go, chat. Now, this is going to be first run of the night. And it's going to be flawless. Because we are a wizard at Solitaire. Go like that. And I can go like that. Don't know why I've just done that, but we'll see if it helps us out. I won't be going back to daily career mode. Maybe when F1 2024 drops. But there's no way I'm going back to daily career mode at the moment. That's just not happening. Like, because I'm enjoying doing the F106 stuff as well alongside it. But yeah, I just don't want to be... Especially obviously if I'm going to try and do more streams as well. I don't want to be playing F1 23 for, you know, a mind-numbing amount of hours a day. Plus, it's kind of like there's other games I want to play and things like that as well. Do it 2 times in 3 days max. Went over an hour of Solitaire. I have been known to get down some Solitaire rabbit holes in the past. Come on, there's got to be something I can play here. There isn't. Surely there's got to be something I can play. Have I got any... I got a 6 there. What can I do with that? Have I got a 7 anywhere? I haven't got a red 7 anywhere. How has this gone so badly wrong? That's not going to help, is it? I don't understand Solitaire. I would not bother trying to learn it either, if I were you. Save yourself the pain. Ooh. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, yes, here we go. Here we go. We've actually used strategy and skill. He says confidently. Right, I can't place... Can I place that? Yeah, sure I can place that. No, I can't place that. Are we going to get a rotation through the deck, though? No, we're not. Oh, here we go. That's annoying. That's annoying. Oh, no, no. Here we go. How stupid am I? If we go like that, then we go like that, then we go like that. What can we... Oh, I've got another black king, haven't I? Oh, it's a red king. Damn it. Is there another one in there? No, we... Oh, I messed that up. That's annoying. It's really annoying. Don't want to lose my game. What can I do here? Don't say I've messed up. I need... What do I need? I don't even know what I need. I need like a jack, don't I? I need a blackjack, and I... Can I? No, I can't place that anywhere. Oh, this is so annoying. Hey, no worries, Mitch, mate. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Stop the stream and get some rest. I will after I've done this. But I always finish the night with some Solitaire. But this is not the run, I don't believe. Is there anything I can do? What was the first card? Jack. No. Don't think I can do anything with this. It's not a bad way to start. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, that's a shame. Have I got a red king anywhere? Don't think I do. Oh, there's one. So if I go... Will that red king shot? Yes, he will. Wonderful. Luckily, Solitaire lets you undo moves. Don't know if that's in regulation Solitaire, but we do it here. This is pretty spicy. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Flashbacks 212 strikes again. How long Solitaire for? It's literally until I get a completed run, and then we call it a night. Once I do a run, I'm such a moron. Once we complete a run, then we call it a night. Don't worry. I'm not here for the next 6 hours. Hopefully not, anyway. I'll be here till Christmas. I do hope not. That's good. That's really good, actually. Oh, hello. Can place you. Just got to try and clear out a little. Oh, here we go. That's all right. Is the other king in the deck? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Here we go, chat. We are cooking now. You can go over there. You can go there. Can't place you anywhere. That's a shame. Wonderful. Wonderful. You can go there. You can't go anywhere at the moment. But you can. You can't. Oh, come on. Here we go. Here we go, chat. We're cooking. Is it just those two cards left? Right, okay. We just need to be strategic now. And just be careful with the way I place my cards. Because this should be it. Done and dusted. Easy peasy. I know the time is ticking, but I'm not too worried. But there we go. Yeah, this should be done. This should be done. Yeah, this should be done. I think we're safe. And if I go like, oh no, I need you there first. You cheeky little number 7. And if I go you and you and you. There we go. We've done it. 355 there. It's not my greatest run in the world, but it'll have to do. Let's go find someone to raid on the Twitch side of things. But yeah, thank you everybody for stopping by as always. I need my other keyboard for that, of course. Who's streaming, chat? Who do we drop a raid to? We'll go with... Let's try and find someone a bit smaller who's streaming. Let's have a look. Someone who's streaming, but it isn't a league race, ideally. Because everyone just seems to stream league races. Which is annoying. We'll go with this guy. I believe he's British. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, English speaking, I meant. Keyboard. And what I got to remember today as well is actually raid the right guy. Because a couple of weeks ago I did that and raided someone that was offline. Which was not very clever. We'll go with this. Tell him that Fat212 sent you Twitch chat. But yeah, thank you all so much for stopping by. Like I said, we'll be back either just before Christmas or just after. But yeah, if I don't speak to you all before, I wish you a very happy holiday season, and we will return very, very soon.